All right, everybody. We are getting ready to start the men's open team final. Just waiting for them to get their score sheets filled out. They're being so kind as to get one started for me so I can keep you up on all the action. Looks like we're actually ready. Oh, we're going to have to. Can you send Ken? Can you send Ken? All righty, in case you missed it, the women's open team event was won in a hill match by Fargo Up. They defeated the Tiny Table Terrors.
Go to camera one because he's going to adjust camera two, and we don't. Actually, that's not a bad view.
Ricky said, I'm staying. I gotta watch my team. I'm like, you're so to the bar, black man.
That's good. Tell Kenny that's. Tell him that's perfect.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah, that's good.
That's better. And we just presented the all-around trophies. The men's all-around has been won by Mr. Phillip II. And the women's all-around was won by Ricky Casper.
Yeah, she finished second in the singles, or she would have swept the tournament.
Yeah. And she, in a touching moment, donated her Emma Stewart Davis trophy to James Davis Jr. and his son.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
I was kind of hoping she could say what she said yesterday, but she said she was so nervous talking. I don't mind talking in the mic, but as soon as you put me in front of a camera, I don't like it. So these guys are still warming up, trying to get their score sheets together.
We need a little webcam sitting here, so you're on camera while you're just sitting back
Yeah,
here.
no, I don't like being in front of the camera.
I think it was Billy. It was either Billy or Johnny that was Facebook living our stream back here.
Oh, were they? Yeah.
One of them was Facebook living. The other one was commentating with Kenny. I think it was pretty fun.
Yeah, I'd rather not be in front of the camera. That was pretty nice, though. Very good gesture on
It was, and
Ricky's part.
that's something that little boy will really come to appreciate in 15 years from now. And it's out there on YouTube. It'll be forever.
Well, we messed around with the sound. How is it out there in the chat room?
Jennifer says there is no sound.
Well, I think that was before. You were just sitting here quietly.
Yes.
Do we have sound now, Jennifer?
Yeah.
Of course, if she can't hear me, she's not going to answer me.
Can anybody out there hear us?
Is there anybody
43 of you out there patiently waiting for this match to get started.
Hello. Is there anyone at home?
Okay, we may not have sound.
Yep, there you go.
Oh, we're good. Thank you, David.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we turned off the sound while these guys were prepping. And
All right. We're waking up our chat room. Thank you so much, folks. We can hear ourselves, but it would really be bad if you couldn't hear us.
or it could be good.
I was going to say, it might be much more enjoyable for you.
Well, they're filling out their score sheets. We're about to kick off the men's open team finals. If I can remember, you got Thug Life playing Thug Life on
Oh, jeez. It's Thug Life and
Thundersticks. Yeah, and put Thundersticks on the right side, just because that way we know the winner side is the left, and the ones that came through the loser side will be on the right.
I don't know how that happened.
Oh, everybody's tired. End of the event. Lack of sleep.
Yeah. Hey, now we actually have a... Did I do it on the other table? No, I got it right. Okay.
Welcome, everybody, to BadBoys TV. You are watching the 2017 BCAPL Texas State Championships. This is the men's finals. Thunderstick has to win twice, and Thug Life is going to do everything they can to stop that.
These two teams played in the hot seat match, and it was a very well played match that I believe Thug Life won 13-11.
Yeah, that was a good match. Really good match. And it was really a missed ball here or there. It could have went the other way.
Yeah, there was a couple games that really could have gone either way. So I think we're in for another entertaining match here. This guy up here in the upper screen, I remember talking about him. He runs out. I mean, he plays really strong. I thought, here's a guy that come through your town, and
Yeah.
he looks like Larry the Cable Guy. It's like he does not look like a pool player, but he plays pretty strong. He walks into the bar, you just don't think he's gonna run over everybody.
Yeah, you can never tell who's going to whoop your butt on a pool table just by looks.
Nope. Now you need to go to Facebook.
True story. Get on the internet. Somebody's talking about those
That's
good
right.
players.
Now in the next town, they know you're on your way and how you play before you ever get there. The internet killed the road hustler.
And created a tournament monster.
Yeah. Now people can watch tournaments from the comfort of their own living room. Bedroom, deck, hot tub.
From work, apparently that's an epic thing.
Yeah, work a
all
lot.
week long. It's like, oh, I'm watching from work.
Yeah, today we don't have to feel guilty. How many of you guys are watching this in church?
That's all I need is Pastor Jim on there.
Thank
in
God.
the chat room.
Thank God as a kid they didn't have cell phones and...
So, Thug's Life said use their description from before,
We know these guys.
and Thundersticks put theirs on.
Okay. Alrighty.
Use theirs from before.
Tell them to get started, Jeremy. They're wasting my time. I need to sleep. Oh, man. What a week. Love this tournament.
Love this tournament, but I also love when it's over.
That's the same with all of them.
Yeah, it really is.
We got 42 watching at the moment. Only 5 likes. Please click the likes and the subscribe button. And once you click the subscribe button, there'll be a bell that pops up there. If you click that, then every time we go live, you'll get a notification. That way you don't miss anything. Doing all those things helps us bring the stream to you for free. I think you guys can all appreciate free. And if our commentating is not up to par for you, you can always turn the sound down. I believe that's turning it left in the United States, and in Australia you turn it to the right.
All right, so for Thug Life, we've got Brent Forrester, Hiro Nakahara, Philip 2, Eric Sue, and Danny Tam. Thundersticks has Chad Reese, Tony Nguyen, Steve Lentz, Tavo Velasquez, and Mike Singleton.
Is it Thug Life that
Like
they have the
hands.
one white rice guy?
Yeah.
Isn't that what they were calling him yesterday?
Brent
White rice?
Forrester, when he wrote out his, he just put white rice. I was looking for those. I don't think I couldn't find them, but they were pretty funny the way they described themselves.
Well, thanks, Mark, in the chat room. Hope everybody has been enjoying this event.
So it looks like here on table 2,
You got to
we've
appreciate
got
Thug
Brent
Life.
Forrester. And on table number 1, up there in the corner, Hero is racking the balls.
I was saying you got to appreciate Thug Life because they're wearing white shirts today, so we know they've changed shirts.
Yeah. These guys have a clean shirt on. They've been dressed in black the rest of the event.
Well,
I guess Philip, too, it was the one who came up with Thug Life because everybody teases him. He's kind of a geeky. And he was trying to come up with a team name that was kind of a little bit more badass. He's trying to change
it's kind
his
of
image.
funny they're wearing white today. Are they trying to imply they are the good guys? Doesn't the good guys always wear white? All right, looks like we're getting ready to kick her off here.
Ready to get down to action here in the finals of the men's open teams.
Here we go.
All right, great break. He squatted the cue ball dead center. Made
10
a
ball went in the bottom right. And, wow. And up on the little table in the right-hand corner, that 9 ball tried to go. I don't think they made anything.
Got a pretty nice spread up there, too. Haven't seen a lot of people or teams using the Magic Rack this week, but it's funny how when they get down to the finals, all of a sudden you see it.
Yeah. Well,
It becomes a little more important.
I like to have that tight rack.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, apparently they both made balls on the break. I didn't see one go on the upper right-hand screen table.
Well, Mark, it's been fun to bring it to you. Glad you're enjoying it.
All right, so this is white rice on this table. What is his name again? Ben?
Brent.
Brent. It looks like Brent's going to take the solids.
Described himself as white rice. And I think he described Hero as skinny Asian dude. It was,
So
they were hilarious.
don't they pronounce that hero?
Hero?
It's spelled with an I, right?
I,
Yeah, because like
H-I.
Ichiro.
It's,
And then in that TV series Heroes, Hiro Nakamura was
I think it's
it was spelled H-I-R-O.
I think it's pronounced the same way as H-E-R-O, yeah.
Yeah, Hero.
Hero.
Yeah.
Ricky Casper was back here during the first match that we had him on the TV, and I asked her how he pronounces, and she said Hero.
Yeah. I think he wanted to come. Well, no, that might be perfect. You might be able to cut that one in the lower left-hand corner and take the cue ball right into the 5-2 and break them up. That 3 ball's a nice ball to have for getting in shape on the 7.
Yeah, it sure is. Just needs to. He might be able to go into that 5-2 right now if this cutting
Right.
this 1. Just wants to make sure the 2 doesn't get tied up with the 15. It's going to go down in that direction.
Oh, he hit that real nice.
He hit it real good.
Just shoot the 5, roll forward.
I wasn't sure he was able to hit the bottom of the 5.
Shoot the 3 with a stop shot. Shoot the 7, slide over 2, come back out to the middle of the table, shoot the 8 in that corner too, or you could stop and shoot it in the side, just
on
depending
these little
on
bar
the angle.
tables, yeah, if I have the right angle, I'll just shoot and stop on the 2 and just play the 8 and 7.
Yeah, if he's got the right angle. The trick with this 5 ball is not to roll too far forward, because then you got the cue ball coming towards
One
the
thing
7.
people notice on a diamond, the side pockets are a lot easier than they are in a valley. Side pockets on a valley can be pretty tight. But the corner you can hit anywhere close to it and it goes in.
Basically, they're the same size pocket, just a tighter.
Yep.
You know, diamond has a deep shelf, and valleys don't have a shelf at all. All you have to do is get the ball to just creep in inside the tits a little bit, and it'll fall. Well, this is an interesting way to do that. Apparently, the 7 goes through that gap.
Yeah, but boy, he's going to be running into the
Yeah,
8, and it's like, will he get on it? You know, there's not a sure thing.
Well, I think he's going to just pull back past
getting
the
on the
8,
3.
but I think he rolled it when he shot the 5. He just rolled forward too far, which would have shooting the 3 would have pulled the cue ball over towards the 8 and the 7. You don't want to risk getting tied up or getting on the wrong side of that 7. Make it a lot tougher to get to the 2. Well, the show is almost over. This is the final main event. The women's second chance is still pounding it out there. No, he's going to roll. Nah. He's going to try to pop it above the 8. He might want to be careful. Yeah, you don't want to hit the 8.
Well, he had to. There was no. But that made shape on that 3 pretty dicey, and he's kind of locked up on it.
Yeah.
Now I think you pretty much have to just come off the edge of that 3 and put him on the bottom rail under the 15 and the 11.
All right. Well, it looks like Hero could be out here if he doesn't roll. Well, he could roll too far and be fine. If he rolls short, he's fine. Really, he should be good as long as he makes that. Yep.
I think isn't that a stripe up there?
I don't know. Is it?
We're going to find.
Yeah, it
is.
is. All right. I thought all he had left was the 8.
15. Yeah.
Screen too small for my old eyes. Well, he's got a bank shot.
I don't like leaving a ball like that. Don't like leaving a ball like that till the end. But
Yeah, no.
well, he tried to block that pocket. That was about.
No, and I don't think he got there.
No,
Well, he
so
might
this
have.
brings Chad to the table for Thundersticks. Looking at the back of his shirt there, I just thought, man, they needed them AC/DC singing Thunderstruck as they walked into the.
Yeah, it would be nice if we could do that kind of stuff. But you got to get the music rights, and that ain't cheap.
Yeah, music rights, and then you're disrupting the rest of the tournament. And
this is the end, man. Second chance,
no,
they could live with the music.
I'm talking about, doing this for our TV matches.
Well, it'd be even if you could just put it on the stream so they could go back later, like editing a movie, but, do it ahead of time.
True.
Well, is he going to play a safe here? I think he will. Although it doesn't look like, yeah, play the safe. I don't like giving that much space, though. And that's even worse. Putting that much space between the
Oh, he didn't hit a
Yeah,
rail.
but
Didn't get a rail. Wow.
I thought he'd hit
Well,
that with a little
nice to
draw
see,
and not bump
nice
the
to
8.
see the men paying attention in the women's final.
Huh? You want somebody to come back here? Sure. I can relieve my spot. Yes. Let's get a guy back here.
Hey,
He hasn't talked all week.
Gonna have a guest commentator that you guys aren't sick of hearing.
You gotta call him a commentator.
Oh,
It's just a commentator.
What?
oh, you did that. I was like, I thought somebody wanted you to be the commentator.
No, that was me.
All right, we're gonna welcome
Gary.
Gary. I'm Brett. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bud.
So let's see. Brent won that first one for Thug Life. And Hero won his, so Thug Life is up 2-0. You have a rooting interest in this match, or?
No preference.
Okay. Sometimes people get back here and it's like their friends are playing, or
No, not one here. Just came to check out a good match.
should be. It was the first time they played in the hot seat match. It was really good. I think it was 13-11 that Thug Life won. So
Which team is which?
Thug Life is in the white today, and Thunderstruck has black shirts on for the most part. This is Eric racking here on table number 1, and Philip 2 is breaking up in the top corner there on table number 2.
Come up dry on the break.
Yeah, got a good spread, but nothing went. You didn't use the magic rack on that one. First couple guys used the magic rack. These two guys, neither one did. Yep, got the one ball. It's a pretty nice spread. The 5 and the 9 are the only thing that really kind of like the solids there.
Yeah.
3 blocks the 8, and you got the
7
7
balls,
to break
you
out.
break out.
Yep, 7 sits nice for a breakout there.
Everything else pretty wide open. The way I just see from what I'm seeing, I'm looking at the 3 balls, my second to last 4 ball rolling into the side, 8 ball straight back down where the 3 was.
Yeah, yep, those last 3 would be. I think I'd go 2, 6, get on that 7 to break, or you might even be able to break out the 5 off the 6.
With the 6, yeah.
And then
It'd
you
be-
got the
only-
7.
Only a little risk in that is that 9 ball possibly hanging up,
Right.
taking the pocket away from you. I've noticed in my time playing on these tables all week that it's not exactly hard to get a ball to follow in, though. They roll pretty quick.
Yeah, they are pretty quick, and it seems like they've gotten faster through the week because it's been pretty dry outside. Air conditioning in here will dry them out pretty good.
Yeah, that humidity will change the game completely,
Oh boy.
especially when you're a player that doesn't wear a glove. Nice
It's
little shot.
amazing to see how many players wear gloves now. Well, and I guess down here you'd almost have to with the humidity.
Looking to be a nice little out up top on table, what is that, 2?
Yeah, that's
Hold the cue ball. That's exactly what he did. Now he's got a straight in shot on the 8 ball.
he cleared that table pretty quickly. All
Nice
right,
little
so
run. Makes score.
That's Steve Lentz. Put Thundersticks on the board.
It was a good little run up there. Need to try one of those magic racks out. I'm yet to.
Oh, okay. Well, there's several. There's the Magic Rack, and then there's the Accu Rack. There's several different kinds. You just kind of have to try them out. The template racks are definitely. They ensure a tight rack. That's what I like. Boy, in 8-ball, that is so crucial to get them tight.
Yeah, definitely. Because that top ball walks out on you. It just ruins everything.
Yeah.
Kind of curious as to what he's setting up for there when he took that 3-ball.
Yeah, I kind of was surprised that he. He's forced now to either shoot the 4 or the 6, and
Yeah.
neither one of those really.
I mean, the 4-ball down all the way down in the corner. He can stun back for the 7, but that's going to be a hard shot to hold straight across.
Well, he
and
needs
back.
to get the angle on that 7 to break out the 5.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He'd have to go all the way back and come back about to where the 4-ball's at, maybe a little past it.
Yep. Yeah, I wasn't real thrilled with the pattern that he chose, but
Everybody's got their game they play.
that's right. We all have our strengths and try to play to them.
That's what it's looking like. He looks like he might be going for the breakout here with a little draw.
Yeah, it does.
Kind of risky.
Yeah.
And
well,
he got it. He got it.
Yep, he's got a perfect angle now to go into that 5.
Need to get right in between them. Push that 5-ball down towards that other corner. Hopefully that 9, if he shoots it, he gets that 9-ball off that rail.
This is Eric Sue. He plays pretty strong. Up in the top corner, we got Danny Tam for Thug Life, and he's playing Mike Singleton.
Had some interesting team names this year.
Yeah.
The Thundersticks teams, I've remembered them. This is my 3rd year being here, and I've always remembered them being a strong contender.
Well, I know first day people go, hey, you need to get the Thundersticks on the stream. They're going to be strong. They're going to win this. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember them, and then another team, the Shooters Anonymous. They're a pretty strong team. Good breakout.
I'm not sure where Thundersticks are from. I know Thug Life is from Houston.
Big city boys.
Yeah. Yeah, I visited Houston for a couple days before I came down here to Temple, and holy smokes, that is a huge city.
Oh, yeah.
You just don't think about, but it's big area-wise.
It's a big old circle, man.
It
That's
is.
all it is.
Takes like an hour and a half to get from one side to the other.
Yep. You ever get lost over there, just hop on Beltway 8. It runs completely around.
Well, nicely done. He's left an angle. I don't know if he can stun it over for the 8, but he can certainly draw below the 8 and play it up in the top corner if he needs to.
Definitely. I'd go that route, because stunning on these tables with them pockets, it's hard, because if you don't get it directly center pocket, it's going to rattle every time.
Yep, you can't hit those points going in.
Good shot.
Well,
He got it over.
Yep, he had a good angle there. It's hard to tell on the monitor. You'll learn that real quick. Does the ball go? Does he have the angle? When you're out there at the table, it's so much easier. Oh, somebody says Thug Life ain't from Houston. All right, so Eric.
Puts Thug Life up 3-1 over the
3 to 1.
Thundersticks.
Yep. They're getting off to the start they wanted to.
Yeah, you get teams like this. I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah, it's Thug Life was their break round, and they've got 3 out of 4 so far. So that you want to take care of your business on your break rounds.
Yeah, if you're going to spread them out, you got to finish them.
Yep.
Got to finish them out. This level of play here, there's no room for error.
You're not. You hope to steal some on the other team's break, which is kind of what Steve Lenz did. They broke dry, and he took advantage. This is Danny Tam. He's needs to get above that 3. He's got a nice angle here. Shoot the 2 in the side and draw right at the 15.
Yeah.
Okay, he's not. He's going to shoot the 7.
Try to get a shot on the 2 in the side more than likely.
Yeah, he's going to play for the 2 in the side to roll up above the 3.
Nice shot. Good angle.
Yep, I think that's just
Should
about
fall.
perfect.
Yep, should fall just in between there.
Just make sure you're on the bottom side of the 15. Don't go past it.
Yeah. Slow roll it.
They're from upper class Katy, where thugs don't live. Well, I guess it was kind of a joke that Philip too came up with the name, and he said, "Well, people say I'm kind of geeky," so I was trying to come up with something that sounded a little more badass.
I'm digging the pink patches on the shoulder.
Yeah, so they're Thug Life, and they made them pink patches. You gotta love it. These
got
guys
the shot.
definitely have a sense of humor about themselves.
He's going to have to walk that 3 all the way down. All he's got to do is make it. He should have automatic shape on the 8 ball.
We a lot of times we'll ask the teams, because we don't know everybody. Will give us a little description of and I couldn't find it here, but Thug Life the other day, it was Brent Forrester called himself White Rice.
He overcut the 3 ball.
Oh, that's going to leave a
could
mark.
cost- yeah, that could
gonna
cost
leave
him.
a mark. Those 4 stripes are pretty wide open.
He had the shape on the 8, though.
He had Eric as the blonde-haired Asian dude. Hero was the skinny Asian dude. Philip was the other Asian dude. it was pretty funny. All right, so this brings Mike to the table. They could just write Larry the Cable Guy, and I'd know who he was. He looks like he's more ready to go fishing or hunting than he does to go into a pool tournament, but he plays.
I think
real
he's just
strong.
trying to hide his face while he's
He
shooting.
plays strong.
He didn't get over as far as he liked. He wanted a slight angle on that 15 to come out for the 12.
He
came
that
on
one
the
wiped
inside of
his
it.
that one wiped its feet on the way in.
Yeah, he's gonna be in a bind here.
I think he's okay. He can still play that in the side. It's just a little tougher shot than what he really wanted.
Yeah, you just have to put a little draw on it and hold it up against that rail. He'd be okay. Oh, tough shot.
Well, Thug Life got away with one there. Got away with one.
Looks pretty good from there, though, doesn't it?
It does.
That would have given Thundersticks a 2-3 split on Thug Life's break, but doesn't look like that's going to happen.
I think on this 3-ball here, I'm just going to shoot it. If it was me, I'd just shoot it and come out and set up for the 8 in that top left corner. Just kind of roll it off that rail or even hold it and take it to the top right corner.
Yeah, I like just spinning it off the side rail there to the top right corner.
Up top low. He's good.
Boy, now he's put himself up over the 12.
Wow, that was risky.
Funny things happen when you get to the finals. That's the one place.
All it takes just a little bit too much power and put you in a bind there.
Yep, adrenaline is a hard thing to.
I tell you what, the last place you want to be when you're shooting that black ball is shooting over another ball.
Yep.
It's hard enough to make that 8-ball on a wide open table.
And it's not like it's straight in over ball. He's got a bit of a back cut on this.
Yeah, that's tough too, because that's a bad shot for a follow.
He's having trouble pulling the trigger.
Yeah, a little hesitant there, and can't blame him. There's a lot on the line here. His team's got 3-1, but the miss of an 8-ball here could make it 3-2.
Oh,
and
man. And, you know, you got a gift handed back to you, and you just don't want to give it back.
yeah, see, I figured he was going to try to come up on
I
it
think
because
he's
that's a
playing
nasty
this up in the
follow.
corner if he's jacking up like that. Nope.
Oh,
wow,
good
what a
shot.
great shot. Great shot.
Good thing he held it because that had that
Ooh.
perfect angle for that top left corner.
Yeah,
Scratch.
I think that's what he was worried about. All right, so Thug Life takes a 4-1 lead on a great shot by Danny Tam. We'll switch over to table 1 here. Check out the action while I update
Nice
score.
little slow roll shot there on the 14. The parent Thundersticks is fixing to get another one here.
Well, this is the first game of their break round, so I believe we're looking at a break and run.
Pretty set up on the 8-ball.
This is Tony Wynn, and he handled that nicely.
Making the score 4-2. Thug Life still up 2 games. Love that side break. That's my break right there.
Do you?
Ball in the corner almost every time. Opposite corner from whichever side you break from. The main thing about it is you just got to have a consistent rack, which is very hard to do.
I will use it if I'm not making a ball on the break or struggling, but I tend to like the head-on break. Playing the 2 balls behind the head ball in the sides.
Yeah, my trouble with that is every time I break up the middle, I'm putting top and it kind of pops off the rack and then goes right into the side pocket.
Okay.
I've yet to get that one down yet. So, you know what they say, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So.
That's exactly right. I seem to either get the cue ball pinned down on the bottom rail on the side, the second ball break, or balls just seem to be kind of bunched up.
Yeah, I try to leave the cue ball as much as possible kind of in the center of the table because, I mean, you got to give yourself more options when you do that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Nothing worse than breaking them out, making 4 or 5 on the break and not leaving yourself a shot.
Yeah.
I'm notorious.
I've said it all week. You asked 20 pool players how they would get out on a rack, and you're going to get 25 different ways.
Exactly. Well, that's what makes us always so unique, though.
Man.
Oh, wow.
You missed that combo.
Tough leave, and he left the stripes looking very, very good, too, for this.
Well, let's see.
I think I started off with that combo on a slow roll and take that 11 next. I see that 14 is the last ball, 14 or the 11, either which way, and 8 ball in the side pocket pretty easily.
This brings Hero to the table. He's shooting the solids.
It was an open table, correct?
No, I believe he made it. Well, you could be right. I don't know.
I thought he broke and missed his first shot, which was that 12 ball there. I could be wrong, but either way, now it's established.
Yeah, I think he might have made a shot right before that.
Well, we know what each other has now.
That's right. I've even learned to kind of make a note on my score sheet here because I'll forget, especially on the upper table there. I'll get concentrated on this song. All of a sudden, you look up there and it's over, and you're like, oh, who won? So if I write down who's shooting stripes and solids, at least I can look up and go, okay, there's solids on there, so this guy was. That's Tavo up there in the corner, in the small screen.
Got some work to do from what I can see here. Got a nice little 5 ball cluster sitting there. That lower
Yeah,
white.
things tend to.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to keep up with everything when you don't have no paper or anything in front of you.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of my job over here, but you're here to provide the funny comment, no, the expert advice over there.
Come on. No expert advice from me, just advice. All it is opinions.
If I could just play up to the knowledge that I have on this game,
Oh yeah, I tell people
think,
that all the time. I
yeah.
can tell it way better than I can do it.
Yep.
If I could do it as well as I tell it, I'd be all right.
Yep.
But I think that's all of us, though.
One of my buddies says, "Man, you're becoming quite a road player." I said, No, I'm becoming a road watcher." I brought a cue, but I didn't even take it out of the case while I was here.
So what part of this world are you from?
I am from Grants Pass, Oregon, which is about 50 miles north of the California border.
Okay. Stay on the road with BadBoys quite a bit?
Quite a bit, yeah. This year's really been busy. We were gone we had 3 events in January. We did the Arizona State Championship, then we did one the next week up in Seattle, and then we jetted across country to do Derby City. And March, we were up in Lincoln City, Oregon for 2 weeks. Did the Chinook Winds Open and then a big regional tournament up there. It's probably about the only regional tournament we do that's bigger than this one. This would probably be about the second biggest state regional event that we do.
Thug Life looking to get another one here with a slow roll, a little bit of top left English come back for the 8 ball.
He just wants to avoid getting behind that 11.
Good shot, good control, perfect setup.
His mechanics are just rock solid. It's a tough shot. He takes that extra time, and his focus is really good. I've been impressed with how good he plays. All right, Thug Life wins again.
Puts them up 5-2.
They're
Getting an early jump.
they are. They're pretty serious about wanting to end this match. One set.
Who's coming from behind? Who's in the hot seat?
Thug Life is in the hot seat, and so Thundersticks is going to have to win this set and one more.
Well, that can wear somebody down. Long games can be mentally exhausting and just get you frustrated. You gotta stay focused and hold your composure.
What we see a lot too, though, is the Thundersticks just played a match right before this one, and so they're like a little more warmed up. Although I did see Thug Life out on the outer tables practicing, which
They were
so
shooting in
many
the same
te-
area we were.
so many teams don't do that. You know, they'll just show up, and it takes them that first set to.
Yeah, I like to get a couple strokes in before I play as well, but I don't want to. You don't want to overdo it. Just
Right,
get
right.
enough, get that blood flowing in your arm, and get your arm awake to
These guys, I don't know, it was like 45 minutes or an hour, and they were out there hitting balls and.
Yeah, I seen the blonde-haired one over there in the area
Mhm.
we were in, and he did have very good mechanics.
Yeah, it's funny. He was on one side of the room. The rest of his team was clear on the other side.
Sometimes you got to do that. I've done it throughout this week too. Step away from everybody, and
Yeah.
you got to clear your mind. 'Cause you let stuff build up, and it'll get you every time.
I mean, I love the team camaraderie and that, but sometimes, yeah, you just gotta. Some of the teams I've played on, I don't get serious. You know, if you're joking around, having a good time with the guys, it's like.
I noticed through my experience this week is the teams is a little bit more pressure as well too. Because I mean, in the individuals, if you miss a game, hey, the only person you're hurting is yourself. If you lose a game in the team, you're hurting the whole team. So you kind of don't want to let the team down. You don't want to be
Yeah.
the reason that,
I've always said I play way better in teams than I ever do in singles.
And that's exactly what I said. I kept telling all my teammates, I said, man, I can only wish that I shot, half as good in the individuals as I was in the teams. The team event, I was shooting and I was doing everything I could to try to keep my team up. I think he was trying to get it behind that 10 ball there.
Yeah, I think he was, but boy, he was going awfully close to that 8, and at that speed, if he hits the 8, it's going in.
Definitely. He still didn't leave anything easy.
Now I don't know if the 5 goes. Boy, that'll sure open things up. But no, he's not. It must not.
I just move one ball out at a time because that 15 is pretty well.
That
Wow.
second kiss was brutal.
Yeah, now he's definitely going to have to kick at it. I don't think he can see it here.
I don't know if he played for that second kiss, but that was.
Sometimes these tables give you a little bit of love.
If he did, that was really good.
You treat them right, they'll love you. But the minute you get angry and try to pocket one with a lot of speed, boy, they'll reject you.
Yep, you better hit it good. Do you have diamond tables anywhere?
We have
Yeah.
4 diamond tables down in Victoria, Texas, where we're
Okay.
at. Just got them not too long ago, so a lot of the players from Victoria still kind of it's an adjustment period, and then
Sure.
we play with Aramith balls, and Aramith to Cyclops, completely different ball game. I think Cyclops feel lighter. Don't throw they don't throw the English as well. They don't transfer it as well. Just everything's a little different, you know.
Yeah.
But overall, I mean, if you're a pool player, you adjust most of the time. I'd much rather play on a fast straight table than a slow crooked one any day.
Sure.
We do have 4 8-foot Brunswick medalists and a 9-foot Brunswick medalist, is what everybody calls the money table. If you want the action, that's where you go. He's really looking at trying to get another ball rather than at 15.
Yeah, He would like to, but boy, you just don't want to give up ball in hand here.
Yeah. I mean, my best thing I can think of is a 2-rail for the 11. Seems to be pretty promising.
Yeah, either 2L for the 11 or for the 9. I don't know which ones you're looking at, but
I can't figure out what he's looking at.
he hasn't really given much of an indication.
I think he might be trying to do a 2-rail for the the 11 there and get that cue ball over that way. Well, no, surely he's not wanting to do that because he gets too far over. He's going to leave a breakout with that 2 ball.
Either way he goes, he's shooting over a ball, which is always tough.
Yeah, especially from that far across the table. He's a right-hander as well, so that's going to make it even harder. I'm still trying to learn to watch how my players shoot, whether my opponent, whether they're left or right-handed.
Mm-hmm.
Try to leave them a shot that I know they're going to have to stretch for if I have to play safe.
I remember playing teams one time, and I was playing a guy who only had one arm, and I left him jacked up over a ball out in the middle of the table. Oh, his teammates just, they wanted to kill me. They'd shoot me. That was just cruel. And he come up later on, shook my hand, bought me a beer. He said, "That was the smartest shot I've ever seen." He said, "I'd have done the same thing to me."
There's a little bar there in Wood High, which is probably 5.5 miles or so out of Victoria, and a little bar called Farmer's Inn. And there's this old man goes in there. He had got sick one time, and he lost use of his left hand, so he couldn't make a bridge hand, and he learned how to shoot one hand.
Well, that's going to give Eric ball in hand, Philip ball in hand. Eric's up in the top screen there.
I'm interested to see what he's going to do with this. I think I'd still say just take it easy right now. Try to get a ball out at a time and, get what you really want. Don't try to force anything.
Yeah, that 2 is sitting nicely as a break ball, but he's... Well...
I think he get...
Wow, does that 5 go between the 3 and the 8 in the side?
If it does,
wow.
that 3 ball, yeah, that's exactly what he's looking at. That 5 goes there. That 3 ball goes in the corner.
Yeah, he can shoot the 5. See, now, on our screen, there's no way that 5 looks like it goes.
Kind of makes you want to stand up to see if the angle changes. Good shot. Good setup for the breakout.
David says Cyclops play lighter because they're harder. Yeah, the outside definitely finishes definitely harder. Technically, they're heavier and a little heavier and crazy consistent ball to ball.
That explains why the English transfer is a little different.
Yeah. The one nice thing that we've found, and in our life has made it easier, is the Cyclops being the harder finish. They don't pick up the black marks off the diamond pockets like the Aramith do. And yeah, boy, as far as consistency, I've got 2 sets of Aramith and a set of Cyclops at home, and I weighed them, and oh my goodness, the Aramith balls are all over the place as far as
weight consistency.
Weight, yeah, and the Cyclops were all just almost dead on. Nope, don't get jacked up over that.
Oh, no.
Man.
What
how many times have we seen this?
I tell you what, man, like I said, all it takes is just one
roll
little extra oomph. And
yep, rolled about a foot too far.
I wouldn't play too much on shape on this one. I'd just focus on making the shot.
I cinched this ball because, and he went down and to look, okay, if I cinch it, what kind of shape am I going to have?
Yeah, it's not looking too bad.
Referee Billy Steffen tearing the house down.
I was wondering what that was.
He just didn't quite make it under the door. All right. He
shot.
pocketed that nicely.
Slow roll into the side pocket, and that'll be another one for Thug Life.
Yeah, they're looking to try to run away with this, but boy, we've seen big leads disappear quickly, so it's definitely not over.
Yep. All it takes is a couple guys getting a couple consistent wins to pick up a whole team.
All right, so Thug Life takes a 6-2 win. And we'll switch over to table 2.
This looks to be an interesting one as well. Got some trouble there in that lower left corner.
Yeah, I think I would have maybe tried to rub that one off the 14, but
Even if just by a hair.
yeah. I thought that might be what he was trying, but his body English, he didn't seem disappointed when it went in clean, so. This is Eric for Thug Life, and he is playing against Mike. Breaking up on the top table, we've got Chad, and he will be playing against Danny.
Nice little break. 3 balls on the break.
Yeah, and everything spread pretty good. Not a real easy starting shot, but
Yeah, cue ball could have landed in a little bit better of a place.
yeah. You know, you just look at the center of the table. Boy, if the cue ball's there, you got all kinds of options. But if he wants solids, he's going to have to start with some sort of combination.
Looks like from here, what is that, the 2 to 3
Yeah.
side?
2 to 3 or the 6-5,
Five.
either way. Which the 2 to 3 I think is way easier.
Most definitely.
I don't know what Eric's looking. I mean, he's got the 3 tied up at the 14 and
Looks
the 4
like
and
he's
the 8.
calling a safe.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think
This one's gonna end up going down to a couple safeties. I can tell now.
I think he'll. If it was me, I'd try to block that 12 with this. Try to get the 7 up there and just.
Force a bank on the 12.
Yeah.
Because stripes don't look too bad for the out. You got a 10 ball to nudge that 14. Carry him off into that lower left corner. Oh, if you don't get it too much.
Well,
Good shot.
Okay.
Still going to be tough, though. That 11 ball sitting awfully pretty for that breakout there. My question is, does the 8 ball go by the 4?
I believe it does.
Oh, wow. Good leave. I believe he's going to have to kick at one of his balls.
Yep. That was.
Mike's playing smart, knowing he's got balls all over the table, and
Yep.
he's got them just about in every quadrant. It would be hard to get a good safety
He's almost
on him.
going to force Eric to have to go up and break those, break that 7. I don't know. It's hard to tell how close he is to that 14. If he could curve around, like Massey around and hit the 5. Or, looks like he's going 2 rails into the 7.
It's a good one.
Wow. That was
Extremely well
that
played.
was very well played.
That's making it even that much tougher to get that 12 ball out of there now. Could be wrong, but it looks like Eric's playing with the Bar Box Pro Shaft.
Ah. Who makes that?
It'd be Mucci.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I shoot with, so
Okay.
I know their products
All right.
too well.
I was like,
It's actually designed for the Skylar Woodward.
Yeah.
Seeing that he's a bar box player, they designed a shaft that you can break and run, play a game with. It's just designed to be punished, basically. 13 millimeter is a little too thick for my liking.
Yeah, I like about a 12 3/4 or so.
It's exactly what it is. I just confirmed what I was thinking.
All right, so on the upper table, Thundersticks got one over on their side. They close the gap to 6-3.
Cutting the lead to half.
Trying to stay within shouting distance. Stop the bleeding.
Eric calling the safety here. Guessing he's just going to try to leave him
I
bad.
think he's going to push
that
that 8 into the 12. Wow, now that was a great shot. He got his balls, I think both go. And that 12 is really ugly.
Yes, that was pretty smart. Little risky. Good shot.
Wow, that was a great shot too.
Mike one-upping him there. Now having all of his balls open with the 3 ball locked up down there in that corner.
The 3 ball locked up. It's the only ball I think the 14 might go.
Be hard for Eric to get a breakout on that with both balls over in the top left quadrant. That don't ever work for me when I try to cheat that pocket.
Well, he had the right speed. Used to know a guy, he'd say, I just put a little go in English on that.
I think you wanted to be on the other side of that 13.
Yeah, I think so. He's got to, if that 14 doesn't go in, he's got to start thinking about. And they're getting ready to start pulling balls off the tables.
Is he going for the 14? Is he playing it safe?
Playing it safe.
Good shot. Excellent shot.
That was a good shot.
3 ball still hung up. 14 balls a little bit closer to being pocketed.
Well, up in the little corner screen there, we've got Brent Forster, and he's playing Steve Lenz.
Brent being with Thug Life and Steve being with Thundersticks, correct?
That is correct. And that is the first game of the third round, which Thug Life has the breaks in round 3. All right, so Eric has decided. It looks like he's kicking at the 5. Ooh, but he clipped the 11.
Oh, he also pocketed it.
And he made it. So that's going to give Mike ball in hand.
Not too bad of an opportunity to get out. This could really be a...
Yeah, it's hard to tell if he's got room to get in there and make that 14.
He might even just bring it off of it.
Oh, yeah, he's
going to
got
make it
room.
outright. This could really be a good jump for Thundersticks.
Yeah, if they can grab this game, they need it. This is one of those games that could go either way. Pocketed that well, went a little too far.
He's looking to bank it over into the
Yep, looks like he's going to
left
play
side
the bank.
pocket.
Like banking it and following with the cue ball to get it over on that left side of the table.
Oh, man.
Wow, went long on him.
That was definitely a risk because now you got 3 balls sitting all within 8 inches
I
of
would
a
say
pocket.
Eric's a big favorite to get out here. Yeah, nothing's
Even had he made it, he still didn't leave
tough.
himself
Thing is,
exactly.
though, you know, you've been tapping balls around, kicking at balls. Now all of a sudden you've got to come with shots to run out. You know, it's like
Yeah, you get into a
he hasn't seen
defensive mode.
Yeah, he hasn't seen a ball go in a hole in 2 or 3 innings.
Yeah, and that's what I've preached to my players. You get into that's the hardest transition is when you're locked into a safety battle to get into shooting mode.
Right. You get the opening, now you've got to switch to run out.
Yeah, I'm still looking at it. If even if had he pocketed it, he left himself pretty tough on that 8 ball.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah, reverse cut into that top right corner is probably the safest thing.
He needed just a little more speed, and I think it would have shortened it up enough that he would have made it, and he would have had the cue ball.
Better placement.
Yeah. Well, I like the way Eric walked around and just kind of looked at everything, composed himself. All right, he's got the 3 down.
Great leave on the 3.
Well, he got a little bit straight here. He would have liked to have gone a couple more inches over.
Looked like he had a little better leave and he got in the way there.
Yeah, when he stepped in the way, I'm like, oh, can you see? I don't know if he's going to be able to get over on the right side of the 7, or he may just have to play short side here.
It looks like he's going to roll it up.
Went right at it. He tried to get to the right side of it.
Now he's in one of the same positions Mike was just a minute ago. But he don't have too bad of a chance on a safety there either.
Yeah, if he can put him behind the 8, but boy, that's...
Either way, it's risky.
Yeah,
I can't tell if it's frozen.
If you don't get him behind the 8, you leave a really easy shot. He's looking at the zone he's got to put the cue ball into. Oh, did Brent get out on that upper table? Somebody help me. There were stripes on the table? Okay, great. That means he did. Thank you. that would mean Thug Life is up 7-3. Well, we kicked that ball in. That was great.
Awesome shot on the 7 ball there. Now he's back into another situation here. Looks like he's going to cut it into the side.
I think he determined that kick was probably just as bad as same difficulty as the safe, so you might as well go down trying to win.
Go hard or go home.
That's right.
He made a great shot. I love how he's calling this in the side pocket it with confidence.
Wow.
Awesome shot.
Wow. Anybody that's shot those balls in the side pockets can appreciate the difficulty there.
Yeah, that was definitely nothing easy about that shot.
So that gives Thug Life an 8-3 lead.
Now's when things got to start buckling down. Thundersticks really got to buckle down here. It's kind of, you get down 5 games like that, you got to keep your composure. It starts putting a lot of pressure on you. But these two teams aren't in the championship for nothing. They goes to show. I mean, they've been the best at holding their composure and keeping it together throughout this tournament.
This is a real nice break here. But nothing, guess nothing went.
Kevin went in for Mike in the 4th and 5th round.
Kevin.
Kevin's going in for Mike in 4th and 5th round.
That's kind of a surprise. Thundersticks is going to substitute for Mike. They're going to bring in Kevin in the 4th and the 5th rounds.
Maybe Mike asked for it. I know I've done it
He
before.
could, yeah. Boy, he just seems like such a solid shooter.
That's one thing about this game. It's like a roller coaster, man. One day you're on and you're running rack after rack after rack, and the next day it seems like you can't hit broadside of the barn. You know, it's a frustrating sport, but I think that's why we all love it so much.
Oh, you know, I tell kids all the time. I said this game parallels life so much. You can do everything right. Doesn't mean good things are always going to happen.
Exactly. Exactly. It's the most loved.
But in the long run, it'll pay off if you do the right thing.
Tell you one thing it does teach you, though. It teaches you a lot about discipline.
Oh, yeah.
A lot about discipline, especially in high-pressure situations.
I've got 6 daughters. Taught them all to play pool. None of them took it seriously.
I'm sorry.
They've all come back and told me, "Geez, Dad, I'm glad you taught me how to play. You know, I can go out on a date or I can go out with friends, and I usually win."
Yeah,
But I taught them. I said, "Look, you take a guy to play pool or to play golf, and you'll learn everything you need to know. How do they handle anger? Are they honest? Can they think through a situation?"
it does tell a lot about your game. Tell a lot about your personality, too.
Yep. You can see that'll come out if you're.
Yeah, I have an 8-year-old daughter myself, my only child, and got her picking up a cue now and got her shooting. And, you know, her major thing right now is her height. You know, shooting. It's hard for her to get the proper form down when she's, you know, a little sawed off.
It'll come. it's just right now, just the love, she loves what she's doing.
Tell you what, them 9-year-old, that 9 or was it 10 and 8-year-old boy that were here this year, and them kids, they can shoot.
Yeah, they're something else.
The thing with them is when they shoot, they don't feel pressure. They're just having fun,
I always say the young kids they don't know what could happen. They just, I'm just going to knock this ball in the hole. And as you get a little older, you're like, oh, if I miss this ball, this is going to happen. This is going to.
Yeah, they feel no pain when they're shooting. They're just up there having the time of their life.
And they block everything out. It's just them
and the table.
Whereas we're like, I got to make this 8-ball to, my daughter needs diapers or wife needs milk.
Mm-hmm. And all they're thinking about is how they want some cookies after the game.
That's right. I'm getting cookies no matter what. If I win, I get sprinkles on the ice cream.
Good shot.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh.
tough leave, though.
Yeah, he rolled a little further than he wanted to, I think.
Little rock and roll action there on the cue ball.
Usually we've got these tables sitting, on carpet in a convention center or casino. It's a little tougher on this finished cement floor. They tend to want to. It's not too hard to slide one on here.
Yeah, I tell you what, this week
people leaning on them and stuff.
From Tuesday, which was Tuesday around noons when me and a buddy of mine got here, and we've been on this concrete floor all week long, and then you go to the practice room and that carpet's just like a load of pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, you just feel the big weight lifted off.
Well, and there's more light over there. I was like, man, I would love it if my matches got put over here. It's quiet,
Yeah, concrete floor, it'll take a toll on you.
Yes, it will. Just setting these tables up the one day, and then cleaning them and polishing the balls and everything the next day. It's like, oh, my legs were killing me for 3 days.
Yeah, but we all still continue to do it.
Oh
so
yeah, yep.
That says something. Anybody who can play pool nonstop for 15 hours, that's
yeah.
that's a passion there.
Yeah, I feel pretty blessed to be able to work around a game I love. And
yeah, I was telling Amy that the other day. I said, man, you guys have the dream job. You get to travel and meet the pros, and man, it's you get to see some phenomenal stuff. I can only imagine.
Yeah, there's the really cool moments that you're like, wow, I'm pretty blessed to get to hang out with these guys but then there's the brutal time, the setting up and tearing down these tournaments. You're like, oh, you can have this part of the job.
Yeah, I can imagine. These tables are far from light.
These, they weigh about 900 pounds apiece. This is a pretty easy load in, load out for us here. So pick them up, they'll go out, pick them up with a forklift, and we just have to take the legs off and put them up inside.
Can't beat that then. How many tables were at this event? Was it 79?
80.
80. Yeah. Right at 80.
Right at 80.
And Thundersticks seem to have pocketed the 8-ball up there in the top right corner.
Right. Yep, they draw one game. They're staying within shouting distance.
I believe that was Mike.
Yeah, and if the information I've been given is correct, that's his last game.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's kind of hard to watch that little screen when you get so into the big screen.
Oh,
here.
yeah, it's real tough.
You won that score when I was here last time?
No.
Y'all were doing all the commentating from the desk last year, what, correct?
Yeah, actually, we didn't do the stream last year, but yeah, we had rail to rail here, and yeah, we've always had it set up there. For those of you that are watching, we're actually back in a little service hallway where they store like the chandeliers and staging and extra chairs. We're kind of behind a garage door that's 2/3 of the way down.
Where nobody sees us.
It's so we can keep the music off of our stream. We can have music on out there for the pool players, but it doesn't. YouTube will shut us down if there's music playing on our videos.
Yeah, for copyright reasons.
Yeah. So this is a way that we can, and it's been kind of cool. You go out there and you say something about, "Wow, what a great match!" Oh, you guys were streaming that, because the cameras are sitting out there, but you can't even tell if they're on or not.
Yeah, especially last year, you could tell that there were or not last year, the year before, you could tell that there were commentators there.
Right.
And even last year, you could tell people were sitting up there talking about the game. Now, I mean, this makes it seem like
yeah, you kind of forget that
they're even there. Exactly. Take a little pressure off.
It does. It does.
I'm just being a smart ass.
So if you guys like what you're seeing, let other people know. Hit the little thumbs up button down below the stream there. Give us a like. That will let other people know that this is going on. The more viewers we get, the more likes we get, the more YouTube likes us, and we can keep bringing this free stream to you.
I like it. I especially like that every game goes on YouTube.
Yeah, it's right up. So we were talking out there. Somebody goes, "I think that girl fouled." And I said, "I wasn't watching." So I just pulled out my phone, and I, got to rewound it and go, "Yep, she fouled." Yeah, you guys can play a match here, go home and watch it immediately.
That's what I was telling Amy. I said, I'd love to get on there and be able to go home and watch it as many times, and learn from my mistakes, because you see so
Boy,
much more
you
when
really
you watch
do.
yourself on camera.
My batting average goes up again, Brett.
Yeah, you've got a keen sense of the obvious. It's the only.
What are you talking about? You come up with another ridiculous shot. It's always possible.
Well, that glare really gets to you.
Yeah, I think it must be sitting over. And I don't see the glare quite as bad, but I've had several people sit in that chair that go, "Man, the glare's bad."
Referee's been called to watch this kick shot on the
Yeah, that's pretty
12 ball, I
pretty
believe.
smart.
Good
Looks
hit.
good. Yep, I was gonna say, look good to me.
Thundersticks really need to pull this one out here.
Yeah, they're just a couple of games away from being right back in the match.
Looking to shoot this 15 set up on the 10 ball there on the side. Probably just hold it for the 8 ball down in the top left corner there.
If I'm on if I'm on a team and we're in a position like Thug Life, I just get my guys together and I go, "All right, We need 5 games. Everybody win. You just focus on winning your next game.
One more game. One more game.
Everybody wins one more game. We're good.
And we'll be homeward bound. Who were the defending champions this year?
Well, let's see here. I'll have to
Great
do
shot.
just-
Thundersticks got another one.
All right. That's
Closing the gap.
they
8 to
needed
5.
that. Switch over to table 2.
Eric appears to be working on solids. That is Eric, correct?
See if the blonde here.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yep, that's Eric.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. He looks like he's trying to figure out a way to get out here with the solids.
Well, let's see. There's the Yeah, he cut that 6 down nicely, but boy, he didn't really get rewarded.
Not at all. Think the 5 may be able to be cut down, but it's not going to be easy to get shape for what he's going to need on that 4 ball to get to his 3 ball.
Last year's champions were all Beamers and Benzes. They defeated Billy D's. So neither of these 2 teams were
Looks like the 2 players worked out the magic rack themselves there.
Yeah. You know, a lot of times that, yeah, if they can just get along, one guy just slightly pick it up about 1/8 of an inch, the other one slide the magic rack out. Some players, they don't, no, I don't want to touch anything.
Eric looking to throw the 5 ball into the side pocket there.
I would.
I'm assuming if he gets it, he should have automatic shape because that 10
Yeah,
and
that's
that 12,
why
he's gonna hold pretty well. That seems to be a tight fit for me.
I think if he's going to play it in the side, I'd want to get a referee.
Most definitely. And in a situation like this, I mean, I'm definitely calling it a ref.
Boy, watching the women's final, though, there was twice. It's like, man, they should get a referee. They didn't. And the girl fouled, and they didn't call. You know,
Goes to the shooter.
Yeah, and
That's-
it's like, but they didn't even say, hey, you hit the 8 ball first, or hey, that no rail or anything. It's like they just let him go. I was like, oh my gosh, you guys got to pay attention. All right, he decided to go up,
Wow.
bump the 8 or bump the 10 out of the way. Wow, he's got a small window to get into for this
For that 8 ball.
He's got to get between the 10 and the 9.
Unless he can come across, I think he can get that 8 ball by that 11 up there. That's that's still either way. I mean, he's got a window either which way, and holding that cue ball off that rail is going to be
Now he's looking at if he comes in.
possibly break out or nudge it.
That's one thing I've learned about like watching the pros. They don't look at where perfect shape is. They're looking at where can I get,
A shot.
Where can I get a shot?
That's what I tell you all the time. If you have doubt on shape, just get a shot on it.
Yep.
Leave yourself a shot. Even if it's a hard shot's better than no shot.
He's looking here. I think the easiest shot for him is going to be to go into that 9. So if he does that, what is he going to have? Yeah, that's what the problem is. He's going to go on the top of the 9.
He needs to come on the bottom of it.
Yeah, he'd like to hit the bottom side of the 9.
At the very least, dead center to push that 8 towards the lower left corner.
Yeah. He's going to have to hit a good shot and then get a little bit lucky here.
Oh no!
Well, he missed it and didn't break.
That could be bad news.
That really could be.
Stripes aren't sitting too bad here. I think he might start off there with that 12 ball.
Yeah, it's a long shot, but
If he makes it, he's got the 14-10, and so on from there. 9 ball probably being the last ball in this lower right corner.
yeah. I think I'd go 12. I might even just get rid of that 11 up there.
Oh,
he
no.
missed it. Well,
These tables, they're unforgiving. Unforgiving. I don't know.
gotta hit the pocket.
I can't tell you how many times that's happened this tournament, not just to me, to a lot of people. It's risky. It's risky anytime you try to fire a shot like that.
And they're thinking, man, that goes in on the valley table back home.
Oh, yeah, buckets. Buckets.
Those are made to get those quarters quickly.
Yeah, you can hit mid-diamond and cheat a pocket on a valley.
You almost have to hit the rail first.
I had a friend of mine, he has a valley at his house, and he has everything from diamonds on it. He has the, the Accu-Rails that they use.
Yeah.
Has the Accu-Rails. He has the Simonis 860 HR, everything, and he had the pockets shimmed. And, man, that table plays smooth for being a valley.
The biggest difference is there's just no shelf in their pockets. Here you can set a ball inside the pocket pretty much. Oh, well, he's okay. He wanted to get behind that 14 because now he's given up the 12. But
On the bright side, if he
he's locked up that 9 ball.
looking to take the 10s, what I think he's looking at here, leaving that 15 for the breakout.
Yeah, I like getting the 10 out of there now. Because you need that 15 to open up the 9. And it's kind of a free shot.
I've noticed as throughout the years of me playing, I used to shoot with a hat on, and I don't see how people do it anymore. I can't shoot with it. I hate having to look up, down. I'd rather just move my eyes.
Yeah.
Keep my stroke in line.
I would say, if I've got a hat, I've got to turn around backwards to shoot. I cannot shoot with the bill of my hat down there.
I'm the exact same way.
And
oh, wow. Good safety.
Well, he played safe.
Left a one-rail kick for the 3 ball.
And the way Eric kicks, I don't know that I'd want to tempt him into this. I mean, it's not an easy shot, but
No, it's definitely
he kicks pretty well.
Definitely a makeable shot, and very pretty simple to touch that 3 at least. And he gets that 3 ball in that pocket and rattles it. He's gonna be in pretty good shape.
Yeah, the thing about letting him come back to the table and kick here, even if he doesn't make it, yeah, if he just puts it down there
In that pocket.
and blocks that pocket, that makes this out a little tougher.
Or intentional foul there. Getting the
I
14
like
and
that.
10.
I like that. He tied those up nicely. Took away all the break balls for the 9.
Another smart shot.
He really does think things through. I think I play safe and just try to break that 14 and 10 apart.
Leave that cue ball
And
down
leave
here on
him-
this bottom rail.
Yeah, or pretty much just leave him right there.
A lot of things. There's a million and one things going through your mind when you're in a position like this. And
I don't like this. This opens up the 3.
no, that definitely doesn't appeal to me at all. Good shot though.
Yeah.
Got him behind that
It
8
also,
ball.
yeah, he did get him behind the 8 ball, and his 9 is open.
Corner pocket, I believe, is blocked for the kick shot. The going back towards the top there. Looks like he's going to pocket the 9 ball for
Yep.
him.
Yep. As long as he's got that 14 and 10 down here.
Now he's really going to have to be slick with what he does here.
See, now he's going to go into the 14-10, but the 3 is open. If he would have done that first, he had the 9 blocking the 3 into the side.
Definitely. Yeah, I kind of questioned it.
Yeah, it was a good shot if he had these other 2 broke open, but it's kind of like he was setting up a break ball and Eric just took it away from him. Now if he doesn't do something with these 2, Eric's going to make his other 2 balls up there.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain in Eric's ability to get those 2 balls out of there if he's not left pretty rough.
And really, it's getting tough to leave Eric bad now. That 3 goes in the side. It goes down in the lower corner. It looks like he's going to play he's going to bank the 14.
Kind of in a
he's desperate now because he moved that 9.
great shot. Now
Yep.
he's just got to pocket balls and everything's pretty much there now. He left himself on that rail. That's never a good spot to be under.
No, but I like shooting the 11 up there.
Yeah, I didn't see the 11.
I'd go 11, 10, 12. He's going to.
He is going to take that long one. Oh, wow.
He's okay. Yeah. I was like, don't get hooked. But now he left himself on the.
Looks like he's going to take that 11 and come off. Give himself a little better
Needs to
of an
get down
angle.
about center table. Okay, he's
He
come.
got it.
Don't want to get over these balls. He's okay.
Good little 3-rail shape there.
Yeah. It always tells you a guy knows a little bit about the game when he. All right. He
Ooh.
shot himself out of trouble.
Yeah, sometimes taking a risk pays off.
Chad slides another bead over for Thundersticks.
They've closed the gap to 2 after being down at 4
Danny
by 4.
Danny is about to Win one for Thug Life up on the other table, looks like.
Yeah, I've been kind of peeping in on that one too. I believe he's shooting at the stripes.
He is, yeah.
Pretty easy setup here. Just follow up and get past that 5-ball. Wish I had some of the confidence these guys have when they're shooting that close off the rail.
I'll just update the score right after this shot. Knocks it in.
Making the score 9-6.
We're getting down to it now, folks.
Definitely starting to get to the nitty gritty. Now this is where it starts to get crunch time. You got two teams within 3 points of each other and 3 wins of each other.
This is where funny things can start happening because pressure affects people in strange ways.
Yes, it does. Sometimes for the better and sometimes for the not so much better. Good break by the...
One good thing for Thundersticks is they won 3 out of the 5 games on Thug Life's break. And this is the beginning of round 4, and Thundersticks have all the breaks in this round. So,
well, they could really use 4 to 5 of these here to kind of settle the score
it's like
a little.
they're down 9-6, but of the 10 breaks left, they have 7 of the 10. So
it's always a good thing as long as you can make it work.
Yep. The bad news is you're down. The good news is you're breaking most of the games from here on out.
So is he looking at this 14 there and bring this 11 down for the 12?
Yeah, looks like he might be. That's a pretty small window between that 6 and 7.
Yeah, if he can just hold that cue ball right there about where that 14's at.
Break on the upper table, and it don't see a cue ball, so it looks like they scratched. That hurts.
Definitely not something
That's
you want
gonna
against
give
these
Hero
guys.
ball in hand on a wide open table. Yeah, I was gonna say, I guess he'll do something up there at the top of the table with the 7 and the 9. Yeah, if you're going to shoot stripes here, that really is probably your best.
It's got to hold that cue ball and make sure you stay in that window.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're in that window.
If he can get that and get that 11 down here for that 12 ball, everything else is pretty much set up.
Yeah.
Just can't get wild.
So many times it's that first shot. It's like
you start thinking of, if I make this, I got it off from here. I got it. And that first one's always the one that gets you. Always the one that gets you.
You never got it until that 8 ball goes in and the cue ball stops.
Until they hit that pocket. That's the shot he went with.
Yeah, is he in the window? I think so.
I think he has it.
I think he got there.
You want to slow roll this one. Don't want that 11 getting too crazy off that 12 ball. I want to try to call to hold it in that pocket.
Right, I would do.
Not what he wanted.
Yeah, I thought he'd keep that cue ball. He hit it a little harder than I thought he would.
Yeah, most definitely.
He still has the 11, I think.
Come up and take that 13. Come up and take that 10 ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I really thought he would play shape for the 10 off that combination.
That's what I was thinking was the 10, and then he'd have the 13-12 or the 13-11 combo. Just run right up that alley between that 6 and that rail for the 15 ball. Now he's already got out of line once. See how he can pull himself back together from it.
He's perfect.
Yeah, he got it.
He's perfect.
A lot of times people get out of line, man, and it just throws them all off.
And that's something I've noticed too between like the professionals and the amateurs. We will get out of line, us amateurs, and we just keep getting a little further until finally we miss like an impossible shot. The pros, they get out a little out of line, but 2 shots later they're right back in line.
Mm-hmm. And they may have even went 3-4 rails to get it.
Yep. Or they change their pattern and, they're back in. They find some way to get back into line.
I believe he's looking at following into the 10 with a little top right and coming out for the 13 there in this lower right corner. Oh, he lost a little spin there. Kind of died off on him. I think he might be able to have enough angle to come out and stun off that 6 ball. Or just kill it off that 6 ball coming off the rail.
He's definitely having to work hard in this rack.
This is a shot that's going to determine a lot of stuff here.
Yep, he's got to get a shot on that 5th. Well, he really wants to go on. Can he go rail first and just bump into the 6 for shape? I mean, that's kind of what I would be looking.
I just didn't word it correctly.
But it's like, boy, you've got to, you just rub it and you're hooked,
Last place he wants to be is behind that 8 ball. Because I'm pretty positive that 15 being shot next is almost a must. There's too much traffic down here to try to fight through it.
Up on table number 1 in the corner there, Hero is methodically clearing the solids off that table. Wow, he bumped that 8 over really nice for shape.
Now all he's got to do now is pocket the 3 ball and bring the cue ball straight back.
That 8 did not have a pocket until he bumped it over. He took a lot of time looking to get on that 1 ball just so he could do that too. Had a couple guys complain about his pace of play, but it's like he only slows down when it's a really tough shot. It's not like he's consistently goes over time or anything.
Good shot. Good setup on the 8 ball there.
Oh, he didn't.
No.
He didn't hit it solid, boy. I don't know if he can go rail first.
That was definitely risky. He had that was almost a must. Get on that 15. And even if he does go rail first, he's gonna kind of throw himself out of the way of that 9 ball.
Thug Life has hit double figures. They've got 10. I'm gonna quickly update the score, and we'll get you back to that. right, back to the action. Didn't miss anything.
And he's really focusing on that one rail kick into that 15.
Yeah, well, because I just don't see. I don't know if he can even hit the 9. The 8 kind of blocks the kick into that one. I think he's coming in a little steep.
For the one rail on the 15.
Yeah, I mean, he might be able to clip it, but I don't think he's going to be able to make it.
The only thing I can possibly think of would be a left-hand English masse into that rail, you know,
Yeah,
get around that 8 ball.
Yeah.
That's
And when your team is down 10-6.
That's not something you necessarily want to do.
Nope.
But there could be, you know, I'm looking at it now. He may have a one rail kick, long rail, bring that 15 back down this way towards the lower right corner.
That's true. If you really just yeah, I kind of like that. If he one rail kicks into that 15, he's
leaves
not
that
really
two
going to
ball.
leave a whole. I mean, if he could get the cue ball about where the 15 is now, or
Yeah,
even
he
behind
leaves
the
it
8,
behind.
he won't leave much of a shot.
Yeah, if he
I
can.
just don't know that he's looking at that. He may be now.
Yeah, because that, like I said, the shot to make that 15 there on that one rail, that short rail kick, I mean, he'd have to put a little masse on it. And,
Yeah.
boy, there's no telling where that cue ball go.
Yeah, I think he's got to kind of give up on trying to get out here. It's like, nah. Wow. Chad just scratched up on the other table. Giving Phillip ball in hand. All right, he's finally got his wits about him, and I think he's going to kick into this safety.
Nice and slow, and he ought to leave the table pretty good for him in his favor. Oh, no.
Oh, he hit it way too hard. I don't know. Wow. Yeah, he hit that way too hard.
Yeah, I definitely would have. I mean, I'd have hit it. I would have tried.
Just,
I'm not going to say
yeah.
but I would have. My intentions would have been to barely make that 15 hit a rail.
Yep, just get the 15 to the rail and leave him behind that 8.
Most definitely. That's
He kicked it in and then moved the 8.
Yeah, that's not good. Not with the way these guys.
Well, that
from
brings
Thug Life are
Brent to the
shooting.
table, and he's, I don't know, I think he's looking, how do I get on the 2? I almost liked it. Okay, you got the 6, get the angle to go from the 5 up for the 2.
Yeah, let the other 3 work themselves out. They'll all be.
Yeah,
open
they're
from
all,
there.
yeah.
Yeah, I think he might have got it. I think he might have got just enough.
Yep, I think he's perfect.
One rail shape.
Just wants to get to about the second diamond on that side rail.
Middle diamond. Hold it from there. Everything else is going to be wide open.
Thug Life's looking pretty good right now. They got 2 guys with pretty good opportunities to get out here. And this would put them on the hill if they get both of these games. Well, he didn't quite go far enough.
Yeah, I think he's got a little bit of room for error here. He takes that 2 ball, he turns it loose a little. He's got a little
He's
room
still
for
okay,
play.
yeah. I don't know if he's really looking at.
He might take this 1 ball and draw it, or there's no telling. I mean, he's got a lot of options here.
He's going to take the 7, and then I think he's going to try to get back up there again, maybe off the 4.
I think he might try to save it for that one ball. I don't know. He don't think he got the angle he needed it there. He might be able to stun it back.
He's looking at it like he can.
It's hard to tell on this
Yeah,
screen.
it really is. I can tell he's got some sort of angle to go up table, but
Hard to tell
it
just
doesn't look
exactly
like
how
he's
much.
doesn't look like he has as much as he's looking at. I'm like, oh, he could stun it in the side pocket.
Pretty much. See what he
He's gonna
does
have
here.
to pop this one a little.
Oh, no.
Whoa. He
I
might
think
be
he might have
perfect.
it.
He might be perfect.
And
Just the
even if it's
way-
a little tight, he might be able to
I was
just
gonna
throw it
say,
in there.
just the way he kind of did a little dance, like I got there. Yeah, it looked
Wow.
like he was gonna be dead behind the 9.
Yeah, that was.
That's the other thing on the monitor. It looks like that cue ball travels pretty fast and then stops all of a sudden. Meanwhile, Philip
He's
is
looking like he's going to have to spin it in there now. I don't think he got the leave he wanted.
Philip didn't get perfect on the 8, but he's got a good shot.
A lot of hesitation here.
Okay, he's good.
All he's got to do is come off the rail. 8 ball in the top right corner. Maybe even follow it up. Come off that short rail, long rail.
Yeah, like just 2 rails out to about where the spot is.
Pretty much. He's got this one pretty much sewed up here.
Just make sure you pocket this ball.
That's the main thing. That's the main focus here is just pocket the ball, get you a shot.
Oh, Philip missed the 8 on the other pocket.
Thundersticks really need to jump on these opportunities.
Man, they're running out of time.
They've been given quite a bit of opportunities here and just haven't been able to capitalize.
Perfect. Whoa. Okay, he rolled past perfect. Boy, it looked like it was going to stop.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to keep going there. And kind of just decided to stop out of nowhere. Boy, the screen just got real clear.
Yeah, it's like the camera self-adjusted. It's
Oh,
he
no.
missed. Wow.
2 8-ball misses.
They missed 2 8 balls that would have put them
simultaneously.
on the hill.
Wow.
Well, tough leave.
Yeah, definitely
But
didn't
wow,
leave him.
yeah, you missed 2 8 balls that would put your team on the hill. There's pressure, folks. They were not missing those balls before.
And safety.
That's pretty smart. I mean, make him kick at it.
These Thug Life guys ain't they're not too bad at kicking. You gotta be careful with that.
No, they're not. Well, I don't think the 4 passes on that little table up in the corner. He's left himself tough here. Okay, played safe.
No,
he clipped
15
it.
got him.
15 got him.
That's probably going to cost him.
Yep, that should be it. And then we got Philip kicking at the 8 on the up in the upper corner there.
These are 2 must wins for Thundersticks if
they
they want to make a run back. They got to get these. They got to close this gap up here and kind of get Thug Life on their heels now.
Huge difference from 10-8 to 12-6.
Most definitely.
In a race to 13.
Oh, I'm not ready to go home, man.
Philip's just trying to give Thug Life a split in those 2 games if he can kick this 8 in.
Doing a short rail kick to the top right corner, I'm guessing.
Yep. He's looked over pretty good. Got it. Oh, man, it rattled. Well, here we go. This is Thundersticks' prime opportunity here.
This is the little gap closers they needed.
Yep, if they want to have any chance, they got to finish these two out. Got one. Oh. Is he corner hooked? We will.
His face just said it all.
We will
I think
switch
he got
over.
It. Oh, man.
I think he's corner hooked. Yeah.
Wow, that happened to me 5 times throughout this week.
He didn't need to even come close to that side pocket.
Wow.
I mean, I feel bad for him, but then I look at the back of his shirt. I think he got thunderstruck.
Yeah, that's.
I think lightning just struck him. Oh yeah, he is. He's gonna have to shoot a little masse here. Oh, man,
That's horrible. You can tell he's clearly frustrated, but I mean, that shot right there, the shot prior to the 8-ball, you gotta just creep that one in. You know these tables are rolling. They're, let's say one little mistake. He's gonna try to masse it, and he got it.
He got it.
What a shot!
Wow,
what a shot!
Wow, he got it. So that pulls the score to 12-8, or excuse me, 10-8. 10-8. It's 10-8.
For once, I wasn't making a
Oh
mistake.
my goodness. Oh, come on, what happened here? They needed those, and they got them. They just didn't make it easy. Got a match, folks. We got a match.
See, we got a Thunderstick break, both breaks here, correct?
Yep. Should be Tony and Steve breaking.
They really
Tony's
need to
playing
capitalize.
Eric, and Steve is playing Danny.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but that'll put them at all 5 for this round, correct? Or did they lose the first one?
They lost. Hero beat Kevin.
So it was the first one of the
Yeah.
of the round. Okay, yeah, they need to capitalize on these two here and tie it up. Put a little bit of pressure. Start pushing back. Thug Life is shooting very comfortable at the moment, and got to try to get them out of their comfort zone. Breaks and comes up dry, but there's
Came
traffic
up
everywhere.
dry. That brings Eric to the table.
I'm kind of thinking he really don't have much of a choice but stripes.
Yeah,
6-ball
he's-
might weasel in there.
He's looking at the 14. It's about what he's got. And really, I don't hate the stripes. I mean, the 15 to 10 are kind of laying odd, but
And a little angle on that 9-ball, and they can nudge it out of there.
yeah, he's got. Yep, he's got that 9 that can.
Yeah, he's looking at the 14 all the way down, coming out for
Yeah.
the 11.
Steve got a good break up there, and he's. Wow, he fired it in. Eh? He's
He
on
ain't
the
too bad.
12.
He ain't
He's
too
on the
bad.
12.
11 ball still clears that top left pocket up there, so he ain't doing too bad. Just gotta get back in line here. Eric really taking his time though, knowing how vital these games are right now. It's getting down to the nitty gritty, and it can go either way. You got one team racing to 5 from here, and one team racing to 3.
Yep.
Thundersticks looking pretty good up top on that top corner there. I believe he's got
And
the
the
2 and the 8. That could really be a motivation changer there.
Steve has worked his way through this rack pretty quickly. He's on the 8. He's going to pull Thundersticks to within a game if he pockets this 8 ball.
He got it.
Never a doubt.
The lead's been closed to 1 game. Thundersticks are starting to tighten up here. Looks
Taking
like
advantage of some opportunities.
yeah, they had to dominate that round with that being their breaks, and they did. They got it 4-1 in that round, and now we're going into the 5th round. That's where it's going to get interesting. I believe he got the shape on the 11. I think he's going to just hold it there where that 4 ball is at and bring that cue ball down off that 13 on his next shot.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
Yeah, that's what it's looking like. He's going to freeze it where that 4 ball's at. He don't want to roll too much on this 9 ball coming down for the 9 ball. He lose that angle for that breakout.
Nicely done.
Nicely done, but man, I'm scared of where that 15's going when he
Yeah,
breaks it out.
yeah. You hate to have to break it out at the end here.
Yeah, it's one of those things you try to get it done early, but at the same time, that 1 ball is locked in there pretty well.
He didn't really have an opportunity to get at these.
Yeah, no. I understand. I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
if you have it.
I mean, right now, I'd almost be tempted. This is kind of wild. I don't know that I would do it, but
with a lot of low right on there. I
a
see
lot of low
exactly
right
what you're
and go
saying.
into them just so you have the 9 as a safety valve, some insurance.
Yeah, that's the first thing I'm thinking. I said, man, do you try it here, or do you try to hold that cue ball there and give
Right,
yourself the
right.
angle for it? It's risky either way.
Yeah, guys, there was no master level here. It was this would be like the open division at nationals. This tournament is run pretty much just like nationals.
The Open welcomes everybody. Is it correct?
Well,
Oh wow,
your Fargo rate had to be below.
700.
I want to say it was below 700 for this tournament. Yeah.
And what rating
7
is it
or
that you're
7.
considered a master?
I want to say like 720, something like that. 725.
Wow.
Which really is, I mean, you're pretty much a pro.
Pro, yeah.
I mean,
I was looking. Was it last night? The highest Fargo rating in the world is an 834.
it went down a little bit.
834.
Is that Cha-Ching Wu, or is it?
Yeah, Wu.
Yeah,
Wu
Wu.
something over in China
Yep, Wu Cha-Ching.
with
He
Shane Van
plays
Boening.
extremely good. Yeah, and I said Shane number 2.
Yes, number 1 in the U.S., number 2 in
Yep,
the world.
yep.
Monica Webb is the highest ranked woman in the United States. Looking to play it safe here. Look like he might be trying to tuck in between that 9 ball. See if he get it.
Yeah, I think this is a good time for a safety.
I thought he was going to do that a little different. Looked like he was going to nudge that 10 ball.
Yeah.
Spin it in with the right hand English. I don't know that he's in a very good spot right now.
Well,
with,
he's
there's 7 balls for this guy to hide with.
yeah. I don't know that I'd be in a big hurry to start pocketing too many balls. Make him kick. He's just going to move those stripes up a little closer.
Well, folks, I'm having to check out of here.
Well, alrighty. It was fun having you.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience. Now I can scratch that off the bucket list.
There you go.
Well, no, I still need to get up there to Vegas and do it for the pros.
We'll be there.
All righty. Well, best of luck to the 2 teams competing. I'm sure they will see this. And early congratulations to whoever it is that pulls it out.
All right. Hey, it was fun having you in the booth.
Yes, sir. Thank you for having me.
All right. Anytime.
I just came back here to look at it to get a better view. No, you can get in there and comment. I've already done this, okay?
You do it some more. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's what I get for coming back here.
That's right. I'll put you to work. Oh, we're going to be joined by the lovely Ricky Casper. Or should I say women's all-around champion, Ricky Casper.
The crowd goes wild. It's definitely a sweat now.
Man, I don't know how close. It was 10-6, and Thug Life missed two 8 balls. I'm just like, are you kidding me?
I was sweating it from the hallway.
Oh,
That was a good shot.
God, does
by Eric.
anybody kick better than Eric? That guy is just insane. He has made some great kicks.
It's the Taiwanese. That was a really good shot.
Yeah, this rat got ugly in a hurry. All right, this is just totally not fair. I can't even get my leg up that high. My legs aren't long enough to get up. My legs are barely long enough to reach the floor when I stand.
Well,
Whoa.
that's going to be ball in hand.
Yep.
What would you do here, Brett?
Wow. I don't know. I mean, the 10 goes in the side, but I don't know that you're going to get the 9 and the 15 broke out. I might try to play another safety and try to get a little space in there.
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
Kind of think he's.
I might almost shoot the shot that he's thinking about, and it's risky, but it's rewarding. I might shoot the 10 into the 1, hope it hits the 6, spreads them out, and puts the cue ball behind the 9. Because then it opens all 3 of his
As long
balls
as you
out.
tuck that cue ball behind the 9, you're good.
Yeah. Because if you give him a gum set to 3, oh no, he just.
Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, you had ball in hand.
He's going the long way. He's going to do that and then try and do it again maybe. But, I mean, this guy's probably going to make a good hit. I might have tried to open him up a little more.
Yeah, I would have tried to put my...
See, yeah, because now we're in a bad spot where we're kicking again. But he kicks really good.
Okay, the 13's not froze, so he's good there.
Yeah, so he can try and kick at the back of the 9. Maybe snug him up between the 13 and the 9. What's going on this other game?
I was just looking up there. I was told that they were subbing in for Mike, but I see Mike back at the table. So they must have scrapped the Kevin experiment. Well, he said Kevin's coming in for Mike in the 4th and 5th rounds, and I thought, man, that's kind of odd. It's like I could see maybe in the middle of the match, but the 5th round, I'm thinking Mike shoots really good. But so it's Brent and Mike up there.
And
I think Brent is stripes, but I'm not 100% positive.
he hit it pretty good.
Wow, he hit it really good.
It's just still a goofy shot for sure.
It's one of those I just can't believe they don't get a referee to, he's kicking in there soft. It's like, make sure he hits the stripe first. Make sure he gets to the rail.
Now this I'd probably for sure call a ref on.
Yeah.
And we have no way of seeing it either.
Well, nothing hit a rail. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Well, okay, now he can shoot this 10 and draw into the 15-6.
Yeah, well, I'm making sure I clip the 9 a little bit first too, so it comes off.
He's setting up to just shoot the 9 out of there and play safe. It looks like.
I mean, you can always get a bad roll off the breakout.
You can.
Case in point, I did it earlier.
You can. Well, it's funny is talking about getting a ref and paying attention is there was 2 fouls in the women's match that
in the last 2 games
and never got called, and
that
it was
no one even noticed. Well, we noticed from the sidelines, the Gale one, but I didn't realize that I had clipped that 8. On
okay,
that one.
you clipped the 8 and then she didn't get a rail, and it was like, come on, people, pay attention.
I know.
And
I thought it was crazy.
Somebody goes, well, they kind of thought that you guys had cheated, and I said, no, they didn't cheat. I said, I really don't think Ricky
I honestly
noticed that she did
When I
that.
saw the 8 move, I was staring at where I was leaving the cue ball. So when I
Right.
saw it move, I was kind of thinking, did I move it
Well,
first?
and you said, wow, that was close.
I did.
You did.
But she didn't say anything,
And
so
at
I
the
figured.
but I'm thinking, man, I'm getting a referee. That was such a close hit.
I don't.
Oh, okay, I like that.
I don't mind it, but I don't love it.
Yeah, you don't hate it, but I think he's left the 7.
I would have just gone for the breakout there. It's more aggressive.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I felt like the way it would have clipped into the 6-1, it would have left the 15 right there on the rail, and he would have had a shot. Now he's just. I mean, I don't know. He's going to be in a bad spot.
Yeah,
every
I
time.
think he wanted to be able to shoot that 5. Now he's gonna. Well, I don't know. Does he have the angle on this 4? He looks like he does to go into those.
To break him out, yeah.
He's going at it.
I liked playing.
Oh my goodness, I don't.
He's going to play safe. He's going to freeze him right behind the
Either
one.
that or he's gonna fire the 1 down in his corner pocket.
He's going to hit a dead stop shot right here. I think he's set up for it, too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I'm wrong. He's not doing that.
He is
I
firing
can't-
this, isn't he?
I can't believe he's not doing
Oh.
that.
All right.
Yeah, but that save didn't open it up. I like just hitting a stop shot right there.
Yeah. It didn't open it up, but boy, he's left Eric pretty tough kick here.
He definitely has.
I
thought
think
it was a pretty easy shot, though, just to roll it up on the 6.
yeah.
Hit a stop shot. It would send the 15 towards the 10. It's the great
No,
thing.
when the
There's
guy
always
said
four
that he
four
thought your
shots.
guys' team had cheated, I said no. I said that other team didn't pay attention. I said they deserve to lose because they didn't pay attention and they didn't call a referee when they should have. I said that's just you have to pay attention to your game.
Well, 100% honest. I did not know, and I don't think Gil
I
knew
was standing
either.
right there. I thought you'd made a good hit at first, and someone goes, "No, I think she hit the 8." So I got my phone out and rewound. It's like, "Oh, she did hit the 8."
And Gale's was super obvious from where
Yeah.
we were.
Yeah, from
But
standing back.
But what no one understands
I was standing back talking to the referee, and we
players were
both
on
went,
this
"Oh my
side of the
gosh, that
table."
was no rail." Yeah,
But both players were on this side of the table, and it kind of rocked.
yeah, but it
There must have been something on the table.
yeah, it rocked like towards the rail, but it didn't.
But in 100, yeah, it didn't hit the rail by at least
And
a centimeter.
I would at least ask, did that hit a rail?
That's what I couldn't believe that
That they
happen.
didn't even ask. Because then you put it on Gail,
To be like, oh, I'm not sure.
I'm
or-
not sure,
yeah.
or yes or no, or. But they never asked. They never said a word, and I just like, okay.
And it probably cost him the match because the ball in
Yeah,
hand right
you
there.
guys both, well, you won both of those games, so
Well, my game, I had the 8 ball blocked.
yeah.
But her game, there were just 3 balls cupcake.
Yeah, probably cost him not getting to play a second set.
I love looking at the live chat.
There's no 3 foul in 8 ball. It's the only game in CSI rules that there's no 3 foul rule. It's funny that they bring up the shot clock. Somebody was complaining about Hero and his pace of play. But, it's like, and so I put him, I was just kind of watching him. Oh, man, he came close.
It was a good try.
And it's like, okay, he would go over a little bit on a really tough shot, but then his other shots, he's averaging under time.
He takes a
And
little
that's,
bit of time mapping it out, but he's
right.
similar to me. Once he's there, he's there.
And this is kind of the same with Eric. He gets a tough shot like that, a tough kick. He's going to go a little over time, but the rest of the time, you get him ball in hand, he's going to be
In general, he's not
15
slow
to 20
unless it's a tough
seconds.
shot.
Yeah,
Yes,
and it's kind of an average. It's not a foul if they go over 1 time or 2 times.
It's a fin on every shot.
If they're consistently going over.
It happens a lot in the women's pool, or even with just an out. It's like, what
Yeah.
are we waiting for?
Well, he tried to
Ooh.
break those out and didn't get. I think he's got another shot at it though.
Fortunately, yes. Which leaves him shape if he clips the top of the 6.
Yeah, if he clips the top of the 6, he'll go up for the 5.
That happens a lot when you shoot those stroke breakout shots. Sometimes the cue ball just goes a little, squirts a little.
But oh my goodness,
He did it again.
Now he's in trouble.
He is in trouble.
Eric's getting a little happier every time he shoots. Oh, wow. I think you got to try to play safe here. I would try to get that 5 ball in play down here and just leave him over on this left side of the table. Make him leave it about where the 5 ball is now.
Yeah. I'd shoot a stop shot and try and send it somewhere near the side pocket.
That way you're leaving
or the corner.
behind the 8, and you're making him do something with the 9. Yeah, David says not saying for sure that Gail knew, and even if she did know, by rules she's not required to say I fouled. It's the other person is supposed to be watching and paying attention.
But 100%, I think she was staring at the cue ball because she was trying to freeze the cue ball up onto the 3 so that it'd be a tough shot on the 5.
Yeah.
I think she was staring at that and just didn't realize. And apparently neither one of them did. So 100% in my book, that's not cheating.
No. Well, and there's just no rule. It says you have to call it on yourself. It's up to your opponent.
You could tell the game before she lost where she tried to play the safe against Julia. As soon as she tried to play a real touchy tap safe, as soon as she saw it, she said, and gave her ball in hand.
Yeah.
We're pretty honorable like that, so. But I only know that because she's my teammate. Other people don't know it, so I can understand.
Right. Well, we're going to play a few safeties here.
On both tables, yes.
Yeah, I looked up and went, oh, who won? I thought they were over up there. I was like, I'm going to get stuck not knowing who wins that game up there.
Well, Brent's at the disadvantage there with the solids, but I actually like the kick shot he has now to snug him up behind the 6.
If he could just kick into it and leave it stuck to it.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to sound terrible. I don't know if Brent kicks as well as the rest of his teammates.
Well, and definitely this shot is more speed. See, he didn't.
Oh, I don't know if he got it written out.
No, he did not.
Nope,
And he
he
broke
didn't.
it out. See,
I'm like, unless that 7 hit the rail, which didn't look like it.
that's really bad and unfortunate.
Mike is looking at an opportunity to tie this match up. Wow. Well, I'm going to switch over because they're just kind of doing nothing here.
Yeah. I mean, where are they?
They may have taken a break. I'm not sure.
Giving another shout out to my boyfriend. Apparently, he's in the chat room.
Ah,
Hello, Antonio. I don't see you there, but hi.
well, we won't know what kind of shot this is. And okay, by the shaking of the referee's head, it was a good hit.
I didn't think it was that close, but I guess it was.
He set it pretty close.
Oh, to draw it out
Yeah, to
instead
draw
of
it out,
rolling it
yeah.
up. Gotcha.
I'd say he's a pretty big favorite to make this.
Hi, Mike.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
That
He did not need to shoot it that hard either. Wow. That just shocks me. He
this
plays
might
so
be a game
strong.
changer. Instead of
be.
tying it up, Brent might just bank this ball in. When you get that chance back at the table that you didn't expect to get,
Yeah, you got to be loving that you're getting to bank this ball.
yes, 100%.
I've seen people like shake their head and like,
No, I'm ginning it.
oh yeah, and
when I get
I'm
another
thinking,
chance.
yes, my favorite bank shot.
The way. There we go. He overbanked it.
Yeah.
But I like the speed. And that was
Look at this. He left Ricky's favorite shot. Jacked up over a ball.
jacked up over a ball.
Shooting the 8.
You couldn't pay me to
I
set
was
up to
back
shoot
here,
jack up a ball every
and
time.
you fired it. It was like, oh my gosh.
Hi, Kevin. He missed it
Wow.
by a lot.
Shooting
By
over a
a
ball is
lot.
tough.
I did it about 4 or 5 times in my last match.
You know, I think it was one you were. I said Shane Van Boning wouldn't want to shoot this shot. Oh man,
I had 2 balls left in both shots.
Brent
I got
is
jacked
just
up.
excited now. He's got to calm himself down.
I don't even know how he just shot that shot right now. How do you not shoot a stop
He is-
shot and play the 8 in the side?
Yeah, I don't know,
I'm
because
so
he wants to
confused.
back cut it in. I guess
It's
pressure.
the pressure.
The pressure just makes people do crazy things.
That was insane.
He would never play it that way on league night, you know.
He had a good shot, though.
Boy, he got it. He got it.
Thug Life 11-9 now.
Wow. What an opportunity missed by Thunderstruck.
So we got Eric Sue still trying to work out this table. And I'm going to assume Danny Tam up next.
Hero
Hero.
and Chad are coming up.
All right.
Danny is playing, he's the anchor in this match,
Uh-huh.
which I would not argue with that a bit.
I wouldn't either. I thought it was the hill already.
Not quite.
That's why.
Oh, that's right. They're racing to 13.
Yes.
Well,
I like the chat that says, some guy, nice out.
some guy,
That's a good screen
some
name.
guy from Canada. I'm guessing. Wow. Well, either he played safe or he just really missed that bet. He had to be playing safe.
No, he was trying to make it and get
Was
an
he?
angle on the 10 to
Oh
break
my
it up.
goodness! You just don't see him miss like.
I mean,
Whoa.
or he was trying to put the 9 in play, but not at that speed that he hit it.
Well, Chad just sent the cue ball off the table. Boy, you just don't want to give these guys ball in hand right off the. Well, he's left him the 5 with no way to get on the 6. I mean, or get the 6 out of there. I'm not making this ball.
I'm probably lagging this 5 to the back rail and try and put it by the side pocket.
I like where he put the cue ball. Yeah, he probably would have liked to have gotten it all the way down to the side pocket, but
So he did try and,
it was a good shot.
yeah, it was actually.
You got chat going everywhere.
My friends were trying to get me to give him shout outs.
Oh,
I said no.
Rick, hit that like button. Well, we had 17 likes now. It went down to 16. I don't know, can you take one off? I didn't think you could.
If you're in the chat, please hit the like button on YouTube.
Oh, you can. You can unlike it.
It helps us keep the stream available for you guys, so please like it on
Yep,
YouTube.
yep. YouTube counts up those likes. Then the more we get, the more popular we are, the more they'll let us stream live pool to you guys for free. That's the key. All you got to do is hit a button. Cost you nothing. Yep, it's 5,000 for first place here.
Where's the likes, 22?
There's always that
They're
one guy.
listening.
There's always that one guy. Yeah, they're starting to hit the like button now. There's always one smart ass that has to hit the thumbs down.
The
but
unlike.
the unlike. There's that guy who doesn't like free.
Excuse me.
He doesn't like free pool. He wants to pay for it.
These guys playing? Could even be related. Could be some young guy.
This is a $2,000 match here. Difference between first and second. Now, can you play on? Is this mixed open or is it just men's?
It's mixed.
It's mixed, so you could play on a team like
Yes.
this if you wanted to, if they wanted you to.
They wouldn't want me, but
They wouldn't want you.
I have played on 2 men's teams when I was a master. First date.
I don't know, Keith.
I like this
Just playing
shot.
safe.
I probably would have done the same thing.
Yeah, I don't really like putting it on the bottom rail, but I like where you put the cue ball.
I couldn't tell, but he might have been able to clip the 10 maybe.
I think he's kind of wanting to leave that 10 there because it's a pretty good break ball if he
Yeah.
gets a chance on it. I think I just try to get this 9 ball kind of, well, off that rail, kind of put it in play.
Yeah, I think that's the right shot. Pretty much the shot he just shot. Trying to get it off the rail and put the cue ball behind the 8. It's a little tougher now, though, so he's probably going to leave him a shot at it. Excuse me.
Well, all the cheering and yelling you did after you guys won.
Must have water.
You want water?
I would love one.
I would too if you're bringing.
Yeah, he hit it good. He tried to hit it, put it right behind the 8 and bring the 9 ball, like
Yep.
you said.
Yeah, I like it. Didn't quite get behind the 8, but he's
Yeah, it was close.
okay. I like that too. He needs to get that 5 ball down table here, but I'm doing good. It's too exciting here to leave.
Cesar, yes, I did. Actually, not double or nothing, but we did bet another 100. I mean, another dinner.
Oh, he's gonna be taking you out to dinner for the next year, huh?
I don't know. I just didn't know if we could talk about betting on there.
Oh, believe me, I was talking about it when you.
Okay,
I go, hey,
we bet 100, Cesar.
I didn't say. I go, we got action on this match out in the lobby. I didn't like to say who.
Yeah.
I don't think the IRS is in our chat room. They don't.
I was just trying to be PC
The gaming-
or whatever you want to call it.
The gaming
I don't know.
division probably isn't watching us.
Well, next time I'll just get on here when we start and tell them the rail is open. I mean,
The railers.
I think Eric wants to go for this and make the 9, but I like him just playing another safe.
Yeah, he's
Maybe
got.
lagging the 10 by the pocket if he can see it.
Oh, make the 9 and then use the 10 to break out the. He's just a little too far away, I think.
But I don't like him breaking the 10
Wow,
out,
Hero
the 15
just
out with the 10.
missed. Hero just missed up on the upper on the little table. This game might end up being the Hill game. The way these guys are going.
Perfectly
The rest of the
capable.
The rest of the match could just finish up on the other table.
I'm clipping this 10 ball. Probably. Not making it. And then at some point, like Billy back here said, getting behind the 15 and just playing a safe. I don't like making that
Ooh,
ball.
boy, I did not like making that ball at all.
Not at all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
but
called safety, but
he measured like he was aiming to make it.
that was a break ball. That was the ball to break out the 15.
He might have been not trying to make it, but it looked like he measured to make it, which doesn't make sense. So I'm going to guess he was trying to leave it by the pocket.
You'll have to ask him, what the hell were you thinking? And then let us all know. Wow. Okay, he played safe. Man, why would you?
I wouldn't make
These
that
last
ball
two
either.
shots. These last two shots are just absolutely shocking.
He could have
to
done
me.
the same exact thing and not made
Yes.
the ball.
Shocking. It's like, are you kidding?
Adds to the suspense.
Cesar, well, good thing you left.
Was he betting with you or with Doc?
Oh no, he was betting with me actually.
Okay.
So actually,
So he would have. Well, this is.
next time just text me. We'll get the bet in.
It's too late to get your bet down now.
We just gotta kick this 9. Kick it to the rail.
If he gets to Hill, we'll open the rail. How's that?
Depends on who's breaking. The bets
Yeah.
might come flooding in. I like this shot. That was
Danny
good.
would be breaking if that's the.
That was a great try. All right, since they liked the YouTube thing, I will give a shout out to David Chow I'm not sure why he wants another shout out, but he's not even on the chat.
Well, thank you, David. We appreciate it.
We appreciate all the likes, and we're up to 32 now. So, if
But
you
there's
want,
there's 165 watching, and only 32 of them like what they see.
yeah, guys, if y'all want to keep watching this for free, we need like 165
The
likes.
other 130 of you are going to end up doing pay-per-view one of these days.
The problem
like,
is,
how
I
come
think
you
a
don't
lot of
bring for
people
free?
aren't listening to it. They
Yeah.
might just be watching
Right.
it. So.
You can't like it more than once in
Yeah.
this match. You can go like other matches.
Are you going for the breakout here?
I
probably am. I'm hitting it with right and trying to come
Oh
under,
my
under the
goodness!
6.
Oh my goodness! He overcut that 8-ball up there.
Thundersticks did.
Chad overcut it. I mean, badly.
That's a big mistake.
Yeah, Hero's pretty big favorite to get out now, I think.
This is
Yeah, I
not gonna
think
be
I
good
think
for
I
them.
would with the score the way it is. Ah, can you spin it over?
Oh,
But
easily.
boy, if you miss that, if you don't hit it,
Smooth with right. He's for sure gonna hit it, but he's apparently not comfortable
oh,
shooting it.
you know, I don't hate that either because Tony has to hit the 6 now. And
he sold out.
well,
He might
I
have
don't
got
know.
very
I don't
fortunate.
know. He may have corner. Yeah, he
did.
corner hooked him.
Wow.
He corner hooked him. You
And
could
he
just
hit
tell
it
by
bad. No offense,
He
Tony.
corner
We love you.
hooked him.
Because he was trying to just clip the edge of that ball and leave
Okay.
him on that diamond past the side pocket.
Hero's about to steal one on the other table.
Mm-hmm.
And he puts Thug Life on the hill.
This is a brutal roll right here, but clip the edge of it and play it safe. I mean, he can see a piece of it, can he?
I think he could curve.
I think he could see the edge of it right here. He's got to. He'll look at it. He'll see it.
He can just masse around the edge of that corner there.
I think he can see the edge
Yeah,
of it and clip it and play it safe.
yeah, he could do that
over
too.
here.
Yeah.
By the opposite side pocket.
Well, he's looking. I'm going to come over here and update the score, and then we'll get back to that match. All right, we didn't miss anything. Looks like he's kicking. Wow, I mean, he must be able to see a piece of the 9. He doesn't think he can see any part of that 15, I guess.
I'm not seeing the same thing back here. I'm going to have to talk to him about it later.
Yeah. You got to talk to
Not
this
at
guy.
all. It looks like he can.
What were you thinking when you shot the 5, and then why? Yeah, why couldn't you just like clip the edge of the 15 when you're?
What is Philip doing over there? He needs to play. This is.
He's watching this because they're
Yeah,
on the hill.
But you can't do that.
Oh my goodness! Wow, he fired that
You
in.
can't do that. You got to break. Keep
Yeah,
playing your
no,
game.
you got to keep playing.
And this is actually stalling. You're supposed to play.
Yeah, he's. Thundersticks should be getting a
But I
referee.
don't think he knows that because he's only played. This is his 3rd year playing state. He doesn't know. He needs to be just playing his game. And
I
breaking.
think so.
No, now he's gonna stall and wipe some balls off. I mean, come on, Philip.
They got to clean the balls.
I mean, he's my partner. I love him to death, but this is getting ridiculous.
He's still,
Not only that, it puts added pressure on the player shooting
right.
because they see
Right.
that you're stalling.
You don't. That's, to me, it's a sign of weakness. I'd be wanting to hurry up and run out before.
That was a good shot.
Yeah, I think so. I don't know. He might be able to cut it aside even.
If he can see the edge of this ball, but the other guy couldn't see the edge of the 15,
Yeah.
then just cash me out from this TV. Because
These
I'm like
these
trying to
TVs
lean over.
Yeah. Does it go? It's funny. My grandmother used to do that on television. She'd look around to see around the corner. What was around there?
The angle's not getting any better.
I remember back in the 80s when Chips was, and they'd run up in the back, crash in an ambulance. She goes, "Oh my God, I hope there was nobody in there." I'm like, "It's a TV show. Just relax." Well, let's see. Well, he's left it about as tough as he could.
I'm just on tilt from this table because this is where I get completely put in a bad mental zone when I do something like this and stand there. I mean, you got to keep playing.
It's almost like it's almost a sign of weakness, like he's afraid to shoot.
Well, it's delay a game. You're supposed to
Yeah.
break. You're not supposed to stand there, and nobody's telling him anything. And their team knows better. I mean, I don't know.
I'm
what's going on.
surprised, his opponent hasn't said, "Hey, come on, let's get going." I mean, that's really where
It'd be
it's
different
at.
if it was a stop shot.
Where's the tournament director? Gee whiz.
I mean, we got a lot of other matches going on right now, so I don't think this is delaying anybody. But it's funny to me.
So you're saying they're not holding up the table for somebody else? Huh? There's no 5:30 match waiting to get started here.
I don't know. Are y'all going to stream the second chance? All the balls are clean now on table 2. We're still not breaking.
Hey, he's tired. He's got to rest.
And nobody's saying a word. I don't understand. All those guys have played for 30 years in BCA.
Oh, wow. And he ain't going to shoot now.
Don't worry, Philip's going to hear it from me after this.
Yeah,
I'm telling him, you can't do that.
that's what I...
I
That's
probably
what
would
I
already
probably
won
would
the
have.
game.
I would have tried. I would have tried to run out before because I want to win the clinching game. I would have to force myself to slow down sometimes because we'd lose a game trying to run out before my opponent did or our teammate did.
Well, don't worry. If I'm Eric right now, I'm hot if I miss this 8. And
Yes.
he hasn't
Right.
broken that whole time.
But he spears it right in.
All right, so Thug Life gets it 13-9.
There's your champions. Thug Life went through this field undefeated. Played a great match.
Kenneth Hong said, finger cramps, timeout.
Finger cream. Well, he was tired from cleaning those. Okay, I'm going to mark that set of balls. I don't have to polish them. They've already been cleaned for the next tournament.
Good read, Kenneth. Good read.
Oh, my goodness.
All right, well, thanks for having me.
Hey,
tail
thanks
end
for
of this.
joining us. You're just so much fun to have back here.
All right, congratulations to Thug Life and Thundersticks for a great finish.
Yep, and we'll see both of you teams at Nationals. I'm going to be watching. All right, thanks, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed watching this as much as we've enjoyed bringing it to you.
And you're still allowed to like.
You're
'cause
still
we
allowed to
see
click that little thumbs up button. That's right. And like this. If you like that match, click that little thumbs up for us.
It gives
and,
us a little bit of help here.
It gives us some street cred in YouTube world, which allows us to keep bringing you free streamed pool. So thanks a lot, everybody. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.